Everybody, happy Thursday. Now today I'm going to talk with you about erectile dysfunction and your mental health. It's a topic that we don't discuss often enough, so let's talk about it. This video is brought to you by Canada Pharmacy. I know that prescription medication can be super expensive. I heard from many of you that the cost of your medications is prohibitive, meaning that you either can't pick up the prescription because it doesn't fit your budget, or it really limits what else you can do in your life because the cost is so high. And so Canada Pharmacy offers a cost-effective alternative. Canada Pharmacy is a fully licensed pharmacy, and they are accredited by the CIPA, which really just means that you have to have a valid prescription in order to get it filled through them. Let's start off this video by defining erectile dysfunction. I feel like people talk about it, but no one really defines it. Erectile dysfunction is technically the inability to get or keep an erection that's firm enough for sex. And this can also mean that we have an extremely lowered sex drive. And erectile dysfunction can be caused by a lot of different things. I made a whole list. Could be heart disease, high cholesterol, diabetes, high blood pressure, weight gain, even a clogged blood vessel. So it's really important that if you're struggling with this, if you used to be able to get an erection and keep it and have a healthy, happy sex life, and now you're really struggling, it's really important that you talk to your doctor because this could be a symptom of something bigger. And I also want to address the fact that erectile dysfunction can be a side effect of medication. So if that's something you're experiencing, let's say you've changed medication or you've gone to from a branded to a generic, talk to your doctor, let them know there's nothing to be ashamed of. Erectile dysfunction can also be a symptom of a mental illness. I've heard from many of you who struggle with depression and anxiety, or even have had a sexual trauma or abuse in your past, that any of those can cause us to struggle to get and keep an erection. The most important component to erectile dysfunction to me is that people don't feel safe to talk about it. There's a lot of embarrassment and shame associated with it. Many of my male viewers have said that it makes them feel like maybe less of a man, or like they can't please their mate and then they're worried they're going to leave them. And so it's so important that we start talking about it because, like I said, it's really common and there are a million different causes. And so that's why it's important that we talk with our doctor, figure out where it's coming from, what else we can do to help it, and make sure that we keep our partner in the loop all the time so they know what's going on and they don't maybe think that you're just not interested or that you're not attracted to them anymore. We want to make sure they're part of our overall process. That's why I would encourage you, if you have the ability, to go to see a counselor or a therapist in your area with your loved one, because that way it offers a safe space for you to have the conversation that maybe we're too embarrassed to have at home. And the tricky thing about erectile dysfunction is it can be caused by a mental illness, meaning that our depression or anxiety is making it really difficult for us, or in turn, it can cause a mental illness. I read a ton of blogs doing research for this video where people talked about how horribly things have gone for them since they've been struggling with erectile dysfunction, how their relationship took a turn and now they're in therapy because they are so depressed. And so it's so important that we just communicate. We talk to people in our lives who this affects, and we talk to our medical and mental health professionals. Once we've had that appointment with our doctor and we figure out where our erectile dysfunction is coming from, there are many medications. Ask your doctor which one's right for you, but there are many medications that can help with it. I'm sure you've heard of them, like Viagra, Cialis, all of those. That's why I partnered with Canada Pharmacy. You want to click the link in the description and use Kati50 to get $50 off your next order. If this is something that you're struggling with, know that you're not alone, and know that we're all professionals. If you're going to see a doctor, a therapist, or even a dietitian, anybody in your area, know that this isn't anything to be embarrassed about. We hear about it all the time, and we're here to help, to listen, to understand your situation so that we can offer you the best support. One of the main reasons why I wanted to partner with Canada Pharmacy on this video is because it offers anonymity. You can be at home on your computer and place your order, and it comes to your door. You don't have to go into a pharmacy and wait for them to call your name and hope that no one sees what you're getting or talking to the pharmacist about it. This allows another level of confidentiality and just helping you feel maybe a little more at ease about it. I hope you found this video helpful. If this is something you're struggling with, I hope you'll take my advice and you'll make an appointment to see your doctor as well as a therapist so you can figure out where it's coming from and you can get the help that you need and deserve. And thank you again to Canada Pharmacy. Click the link in the description and use the coupon code Kati50 for $50 off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.